Hey everyone, welcome back to English and Me YouTube channel. In today's video, we're talking about two very common English verbs, take and get. Now, these might seem simple, but they can be tricky to master. So what's the difference between take and get? When should you use one over the other? Let's dive in. First, let's talk about take. We use take when we remove something from a place or move it from one place to another. For example, I'll take an umbrella with me. Can you take this book to Sarah? Notice how take often suggests we're in control of an action. We're physically grabbing or moving something. We also use take for actions like taking a photo, taking a break, or taking a class. Take a photo, let's take a break. She's taking an English class. Now let's talk about get. This verb means to receive or obtain something. It's more about acquiring than moving. For example, I need to get some bread from the store. Did you get the message I sent? Unlike take, when you get something, you're often on the receiving end. You're not the one moving or giving something, you're the one acquiring or receiving it. Now that we know the meanings, let's compare them in similar situations. For example, you take a book off the shelf, but you get a book when someone gives it to you. Another example, you take a taxi when you're the one arranging or using it, but you get a taxi when you're trying to find or receive one. So you might say, I'll take a taxi home, or ask, can you get me a taxi? Let's do a quick practice. I'll give you a sentence and you choose whether to use take or get. Ready? Can you me a glass of water? The answer is get. Next, I need to my medicine before bed. The answer is take. Here's another. Let's a picture together. The answer is take. And finally, I'm going to the store to some milk. The answer is get. So remember, use take when you're moving something or taking control of an action, and use get when you're receiving or obtaining something. With these simple rules, you'll be using take and get like a pro in no time. Let's deep dive into take and get. In this chapter, we will delve deeper into the various contexts in which the word take is used. This versatile verb can be found in numerous phrases and expressions, each carrying its own distinct meaning. For example, consider the phrases take a break, take a seat, and take responsibility. These are just a few instances where take plays a crucial role. Each of these phrases has a unique meaning and usage, which can vary depending on the context in which they are used. Let's explore them one by one to understand their nuances. First, take a break. This phrase is often used when someone needs to rest or pause from their current activity. For instance, I've been working for hours, I need to take a break. This indicates a need for rest. Next, take a seat. This is a polite way to ask someone to sit down. It is often used in formal and informal settings alike. For example, please take a seat while you wait for your appointment. This phrase is commonly heard in offices and waiting areas. Lastly, take responsibility. This phrase means to accept the duty or blame for something. It implies accountability and ownership of a situation. For example, she decided to take responsibility for the team's failure. This shows a willingness to accept consequences. Understanding these different contexts can significantly improve your usage of the verb take. It can enhance your communication skills. Now go ahead and practice these phrases in your daily conversations. Your practice will make you more fluent. Now let's look at the versatile word get. This word can be used in many different ways, such as get a job, get ready, and get the message. It's amazing how one word can fit into so many contexts. Each of these phrases also has its own specific meaning and context, making get a very dynamic word. Let's break them down one by one. First, get a job. This is a common phrase we hear often. This phrase means to find employment, which is a significant milestone in anyone's life. For example, after months of searching, he finally managed to get a job at the new tech company. Next, let's explore get ready. This phrase is often used when preparing oneself or someone else for an event or activity. It's all about preparation. For instance, we need to get ready for the meeting that starts in an hour. Lastly, let's discuss get the message. This means to understand what someone is trying to communicate, often indirectly. It's about reading between the lines. For example, I didn't reply to his texts, hoping he would get the message that I'm not interested. This can be a subtle yet powerful way to communicate. Understanding these different contexts can significantly improve your usage of the verb get. It's a small word with big impact. Practice these phrases in your daily conversations, and you'll soon find them becoming second nature. Now that we've taken a deep dive into the various uses of take and get, let's compare them in more complex sentences. For instance, consider the phrases take the opportunity and get the opportunity. When you say take the opportunity, it implies a sense of action and initiative. For example, she decided to take the opportunity to speak at the conference, suggests that she actively chose to seize the moment. On the other hand, get the opportunity often implies that the opportunity was presented to you without much effort on your part. For example, he got the opportunity to intern at a prestigious law firm, indicates that he was given this chance, perhaps through luck or external circumstances. Understanding these subtleties can help you convey your thoughts more precisely. Practice using these phrases in different contexts to master their nuances. Let's dive into some more exercises to sharpen your skills. Fill in the blanks with either take or get to complete the sentences correctly. This will test your understanding and help you use these words more naturally. This will help reinforce your understanding of the differences between these two words, which can sometimes be tricky. First, let's look at this sentence. She decided to the opportunity to lead the project. Think carefully about which word fits best. Should you use take or get here? Think about it. Consider the context and the action involved. If you chose take, you're correct, well done. It shows that she actively decided to seize the moment and take charge. Next, consider this. He was lucky enough to the opportunity to travel abroad for work. Reflect on the context here. Here, get is the correct choice, as it indicates that the opportunity was presented to him without much effort on his part. It was more of a fortunate event. Now try these on your own. Take your time and think about each sentence. They managed to the chance to buy the house at a lower price. What do you think fits here? Did you the chance to meet the CEO at the conference? Consider the context of the meeting. I will the bus to the city center. Think about the action involved. She will the award for her outstanding performance. Reflect on the nature of receiving an award. Pause the video and write down your answers. Take your time to ensure accuracy. When you're ready, hit play to see if you got them right. Don't rush. It's important to understand why each word fits. All right, let's check your answers. Ready? They managed to take the chance to buy the house at a lower price. Great job if you got this right. Did you get the chance to meet the CEO at the conference? Well done if you chose get. I will take the bus to the city center. Excellent if you picked take. She will get the award for her outstanding performance. Great job. Keep practicing to master these nuances. Keep practicing to master the nuances of take and get. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. Finally, let's wrap up with a summary of what we've learned about take and get. Throughout this video, we've explored the distinct usages of these two words, practiced with basic and complex sentences, and compared their nuances in various contexts. To briefly recap, take often implies an active effort or decision. Get usually suggests receiving or obtaining something, often with less effort. Remember, mastering the subtleties of language takes time and practice. Keep revisiting these concepts and you'll find yourself using take and get with greater confidence and accuracy. Thank you for joining us on this linguistic journey. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. See you in the next video.